The Trap by Dana Elizabeth. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, hold on, Cherry said. Somebody's at the door, and the way they knocking, I know that's the boys. Well, what they want with you? Asked Bruce, who was on FaceTime with Cherry. I don't know. It's probably Benji coming to get his shit. And you know what? I forgot. I did tell him to bring a police escort because ain't nobody got time for all his drama. Hold on, Cherry said, as she placed her cell phone on the kitchen counter and went to answer the front door. As Cherry opened the door, slightly peeking out through the narrow opening to see who it was, she saw a police standing there in uniform. He advised her that they were there as an escort for Benji to retrieve his belongings. Cherry advised the officers that all of his things were already packed and in the garage. The officer advised her to open the garage and stay in the house while Benji gathers his belongings. She also was instructed to stay inside until Benji was off the property, since there had been a restraining order filed with the local courts. Benji and Cherry had a very toxic relationship that was finally coming to a much-needed close. Okay, Cherry said to the officer, no problem. I'll just be upstairs because I'm actually on a phone call. Can you please give me a holler once you all are done so I can close my garage and lock up? Sure thing, the officer said as she went back outside. Cherry picked the phone up from the counter and resumed her FaceTime conversation with her best friend, Bruce. Hey, I'm back. I just opened the garage so he can get his stuff, and I told them to call me once they're done. Okay, Bruce said, are you okay? Because you look pissed. I'm okay, snapped Cherry. Well, I hope so, said Bruce, because y'all was toxic and, it had to stop somewhere before someone gets hurt. Oh, whatever, Cherry said as she rolled her eyes up in the back of her head and burst out in a contagious laugh, which also made Bruce laugh. Now, bitch, this shit ain't funny, but at least you can find some humor in all this mess. But anyway, girl, let's get back to what we was talking about. Tell me about this new man who's been stealing all my friends' damn time. Well, what do you want to know? She said as she took a sip from her cup of tea. Well, for starters, where did y'all even meet? Online or something? Bruce said very sarcastically. And so what if we did meet online? Cherry snapped back with her usual sassiness. I'm all for a good little hookup, bitch. I'm just asking, Bruce said as he anxiously waited for Cherry to spill the hot sipping tea about her new suitor. Well, yes, I have to admit we did meet online, but he is so awesome. He's super family oriented. He has 2 children, but he is divorced, he's a widower. A widower? Bruce chimed in curiously. Yeah, he said his ex-wife died in a car accident about 5 years ago, but we've been communicating for about 4 years now. He's hilarious. He has a great smile, and I'm telling you, we talk until the sun comes up. In fact, he's invited me to come visit him. Come visit him, Bruce said. Y'all only been talking 2 seconds. Why does he want you to come visit him? I don't know, Bruce, Cherry said, just to see, what's going on. It can't hurt, and plus I need a vacation. Well, anyway, the point is I'm about to get flued out. Whatever, Bruce said as he shook his head. Well, what's his name and where is you about to get flued to? His name is Randy. He's 55. He lives in North Carolina, and his children are grown. He owns a farm on 20 acres of land, and, he's a loner. He's alone. Oh, Lord, bitch, you about to be Mrs. Old MacDonald had a farm. Whatever, Bruce. It beats being Benji's punching bag. Yeah, I know, friend, Bruce said in a somber voice. I'm so sorry you went through all of that, and I'm just glad it's almost over. And you know what? If you're happy with your new friend, that's all that matters. I support you, girl. Right, wrong, skinny, or fat, Bruce said as they both laughed. Okay, so tell me, when are you leaving? And please make sure you send me all his information, his address, his ID, his social security card, because, child, I have to do a complete background check because Mr. Randy on the farm may be some damn psychopath who kills his wives for insurance policy. Bruce said as he threw his head back with that sinister laugh. Now, Cherry was a tough cookie who was a successful beast in the entertainment industry. She was 41 with no children and soon to be divorced from Benji. After a tumultuous marriage, she felt like it was time to step outside of her comfort zone and get back on the dating scene. She had been approached by so many different suitors, but none of them quite impressed her like Randy. Cherry and Randy had been talking for a few years online. Nothing really serious ever happened between the two, or nothing too personal because Cherry was married. But they always openly communicated about current events, music, just regular entertainment gossip and things like that, which Randy enjoyed because Cherry had an inside scoop. She was a talent manager for Empress Records, one of the largest record labels in the industry. She lived in Las Vegas, so she was always being invited to somebody's party, or some type of soiree. Either way, whether it was a party or a boardroom, Cherry was on the scene and she was a major player in the music business. Most recently, she decided to talk to Randy and take him up on his offer to visit him in North Carolina. With all the combined stress from the divorce and work, Cherry knew she needed a nice little getaway. So North Carolina was the new destination. Part 1. The Trap